If the gentleman
How many 7-Elevens are you robbing?
Yeah, what are you doing, dude?
depends on the month. But think about it, if a 50-year-old plus man with a 1911 or a wheel gun draws on you, it's over. You got to just accept the fact they're winning that.
It's over if I draw down on him first.
I don't know. Man. Yeah,
Probably a Desert Storm veteran. He's probably not going to ask him to stop.
With your skill set, yeah, I believe that.
If you're struggling to maintain a healthy lifestyle due to your busy schedule, you're not alone. That's why we joined Developed. Developed is an exceptional online program that offers customized fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle coaching to clients worldwide. Whether you're a busy professional, stay-at-home parent, or student, Developed will help you personalize a plan that's adaptable to your lifestyle. Become a part of a community of like-minded individuals who are dedicated to living their best lives. Don't wait any longer. Visit developmethod.com and join today.
Are we good? All right, welcome back to Standby. Today we're going to be going over revolvers, backups, carrying concealed, I guess, with revolvers. Today we've got the J-frame, the J-frame Airweight Model 442. Just off the rip, it weighs 14.6 ounces.
That's not even a pound.
Newborn.
Yeah, so it's good. It's cool. I got it in black here. It's nice, sanitized, whatever this thing is.
Blued.
Carried in this Kydex holster in my pocket. And carried in basketball shorts, all kinds. This is my lazy man carry 5-shot. This is what I carry off duty, on duty, blah, 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 blah. What about you, Chris? What do you got over there?
So what I usually carry is this bodyguard. It's 14.2 ounces. It's what I usually carry on and off duty like yourself. Lazy man carry.
Let's go ahead and jump into this real quick. You guys are both saying on duty. I want everyone to know this isn't your main gun on duty.
No.
That's a good point.
This is not your main gun
that'd be hard,
on
though.
duty.
That'd be hard, though.
No, it would be fucking stupid. It'd be absolutely fucking stupid to have it as your main gun on duty.
Could you imagine doing a felony T-stop and just
5 rounds.
freeze? 5 rounds.
Yeah.
You got to make them count.
If they still let us carry the duty revolver, I probably would like one day.
For nostalgia purposes.
Yeah, it's for nostalgia. If I'm working like a slow station, I'm like, why not?
Or like a
What am I going to lose?
It's just gonna pop off.
They
that
don't let you
fucking
do it
day.
for like ceremonial
I mean, I'll carry my
purposes.
real one and ceremonial purposes. I carry my real gun, like probably my little sea caddy next to me.
Fucking-
Oh, shit, we really got something going on. Let me put this.
clip on.
But I go to lunch with like a 5-shot fucking
Yeah.
7-inch fucking
Imagine
revolver.
showing up for like whatever event you're doing in the ceremonial. You got your clip-on tie, your cowboy hat, and a fucking massive just judge on your
No,
side.
you need to run in the Python.
Python. Yeah.
You need to run
dude.
the Python.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Well, the 1911 took over that realm, I guess. That one's still
Yeah.
that and like staccato. Kind of same deal, but
Open the door.
nothing.
But anyway,
says-
so once again, these are not for on duty purposes. These are not your primary firearms. This is your backup gun.
Yes.
And whatever you want to, however you want to look at it.
Backup gun and lazy everyday carry gun.
There you
Yes, this is the role that they fill. So yeah, this is what we would keep in our backup gun pocket. 5-shot, 14.2 ounces. Like I said, it's super light. I know you can speak to this more, but a lot of reason why people carry this is because up close, it's not gonna. If it catches up against clothing or anything like that, it's not gonna jam.
Yeah, it still runs.
Yeah, it still runs.
doesn't take it out of battery.
Doesn't take it out of battery, exactly. So I wanted to ask you about that. Do you think revolvers are still relevant in today's market with the micro 9s and all that stuff that exists? Do these still have a place, or
It definitely has
outdated?
It definitely has. I think it definitely has a place. I just think it is a niche market, right? Like a lot of things we talk about, I think it has its place. One of the biggest things, it is harder. I'm not going to say impossible, not possible at all, but it's harder to have a malfunction occur with a revolver style, right? You have to stop a cylinder from moving. In order to stop the cylinder moving, you're either your entire hands over the cylinder or their hands over the cylinder. And if that's the case, any gun's gonna be having problems to begin with, because no one should be getting their hands under your firearm while you're drawing it, right? But
Well, at least
Up
with
close.
this one, you could get like a round off.
yeah, you still get a round
If they're
off.
holding the cylinder, you could still get a round off.
Yeah,
Versus like if
100%.
it was a regular gun, take it out of battery, you still can't.
Nope.
Can't get it off. At least you can get one out of this.
Absolutely. So it has its places up there. It's lightweight. It's easy to use. The hammerless aspect means you don't have to worry about snags on stuff. I mean, I like them. I think they're really cool guns. I plan on getting one eventually.
I agree.
I think they're very useful.
Something I saw that kind of fits the niche of this is a lot of the shootings that I'm seeing on YouTube and Instagram, especially with like Glocks, specific police shootings with Glocks, is that stress firing, where you have that adrenaline. You see they're riding their thumbs on the slide and it goes out of battery, it gets one round off, and then you see them, they're trying to rack it again to get it back. You're not going to do that with this.
I mean, once again, if you put your thumb on the cylinder and it doesn't let it spin, then yeah. But as soon as you move it, you just pull the trigger again. It's gonna keep doing it.
It'll rotate. It'll continue.
Yeah, it'll continue to rotate. It's always rotating. Which
I think is, I think that's part of it's pretty relevant.
Yeah, but it's useful. Like, it has its place for it. But so what's you said the Bodyguard, and then what else?
This is the Bodyguard, and then this is the Airweight.
So you have the same one as Jay, just in a
different color.
Just different color.
I like that color.
Yeah, I think
this one came with like the crimson trace laser on it.
Have you used that? Have you shot with that at all?
Yeah, shooting these is actually kind of like difficult. Like, if I never shot like in practice with these before, it's pretty.
So is it
art to hold in these?
Is it a 38 special it shoots?
Yes.
Okay.
38 special.
And it's not a 337 38 special. It's a straight 38.
Yeah, straight 38.
Okay.
Have you like had any like dealings with teaching people how to shoot these things? Because I'm sure there's like a different way to hold these things.
There's slightly different way of holding them, but yeah, I don't deal with revolvers like in the teaching world at all.
There's no draining. You just do.
No, it's there. I mean, there's somewhat of a training for, like, the grip's slightly different for a revolver, from my understanding. Your loading process is going to be different.
Do either of you guys have speed loaders for these things?
Mm-hmm. Moon clips.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
speed strip.
So you have to understand how to use those.
I can't say that I do.
I've never practiced them, so I understand what they are and how they work, but I've never practiced them.
That's pretty cool.
But ain't nothing fast about it, tell you that.
But they are technically, as far as
shouldn't be speed, just be reload.
Concealable pistols or weapons. Would you go on the front and say they're probably the most reliable firearm as far as concealable pistols go? Due to the fact that they're mechanical, they just every trigger pull that
there's less mechanics operating, so there's gonna be less concern of things going wrong with them. Yeah. So I mean, to kind of give an example of like how reliable these guns are, right, or how relied on they are and concealable they are. So for people who don't know, anytime a firearm is picked up from the streets or anything like that, or anything of that nature, it has to be destroyed. So that's the law. It has to be destroyed. Cannot be, resold, done anything to it. If it's confiscated, taken evidence, and not given back to the person because they were found guilty, the firearm has to be destroyed. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. With that being said, I have been part of these companies who go into the different departments and help destroy these firearms properly.
Right.
And it's usually people who are gun enthusiasts who do it because we're the ones who understand these guns. It sucks to do because we have come across beautiful firearms.
Guns,
I mean, history, legit history being done. Because some people will like, their family member dies. They had a massive collection. They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So they don't know what to do with it. So they take all their guns to the police department and they go, "We don't want these. Get rid of them." Yep. And by law, the police department has to dispose of them by dismantling them and ruining them. Like, right. That is the only way that as soon as it's turned into a department, either turned in or if it is confiscated. That's just the law. It's stupid. It sucks, but it is what it is. So, but that being said, the most common gun that I see when doing these destructions are revolvers. That is the most common.
Really?
Yes. I would say 7 out of the 10 guns that we would have to destroy are revolver. As far as handguns are concerned, are revolvers. So I've become very fluent.
Peacekeepers coming through, like, God damn,
yeah, dude.
Original pythons.
Yeah, I've seen original pythons come through. I've seen like museum pieces, like the Luger style handguns. I mean,
German SS.
Yes, legitimately has markings on them.
That's insane.
Has markings on them that this gun should be in a museum.
It's $1 million gun.
It should be in a museum to show, and we have to destroy it. We've also destroyed a I forgot what it was. It was this long rifle styled. It It was a Japanese rifle.
Was it the type?
No, it wasn't. It was a semi-auto top fed loader.
Arasaka?
I don't remember what the rifle was. What I do know about the rifle though,
Magazine
is
sticks
when
up, you mean?
No.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
What I do know is
Keep interrupting
this
him. He's trying to-
this particular rifle
the
itself.
fuck up, Phil.
Anytime when they were being sold in Japan after World War II, either sold or shipped or whatever it may be, Japanese law required all the insignias, the Japanese insignias that were put on them, to be removed.
Mm-hmm.
A handful of those got out without them being removed.
God bless.
Once again,
Love that.
history piece, right? We had to destroy one of those that had the insignia.
That's
on it.
fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah, we had to destroy it.
Like if they said destroy it or this goes in a museum, you're choosing the museum every time. I personally would. You can't keep it. If you can't keep it, but it has to go to the museum.
But
Fuck
it's not.
yeah.
But that's not allowed.
That's insane.
Even going to a museum, it's not allowed. There's a department that I know. I'm not going to blast them, but there's a department that I know that
Blast
has a historical piece that has been turned into them, and they just keep it at the department. They're like, no, we won't destroy this. That's allowed. They can just keep it at the department
Sure, it's evidence.
forever. It's evidence, and it will just live at the department for
records
for the rest of either the department's life, civilization's life, or the guns.
That's better than destroying
It's
it.
better than just
Yeah, it is, but it's like, they don't have, but they can't put it on display because once again, it was something that was turned into them, so they can't even put it on display.
They should put it in the foyer of the police department, like fucking
it sucks,
trophy,
dude.
man.
There's a lot of that stuff happens. So, but that being said, that's why I do think that revolvers are a very good tool, something to be used, and a backup firearm, something that's very concealable, and something that's gonna be very reliable. Because at the end of the day, where's the best place we're gonna learn on any kind of concealability, anything that's going to give you an advantage in a person-on-person encounter, right? The best person to look at that is criminals.
Sure.
It is. That's you can learn unfortunately, you can learn a shit ton from criminals, how to escape things, how to do all these different stuff. Very, very smart people.
Yeah.
They just make terrible decisions.
Yeah.
And the most guns we see that's confiscated are revolvers. So yeah, I 100% think it's the weapon of it's still a viable weapon to use.
That's interesting. Because what do they say? The crime stats are the most used caliber firearm for murders, or what? 22.
22.
Yeah,
22, right? That's that tracks. That's crazy. I mean, think about it. They're cheap. They're reliable.
Yeah.
Easy to acquire, whether that's lawfully or unlawfully.
Yep.
Fuck, I'd use a revolver.
And until you remove that cylinder and pop everything out, those rounds are still in there. So if you misfire one of them, you just go around the cylinder and keep going to come back to that one that didn't fire.
Well, if you think about it, you do something bad with one of these, I'd feel less bad chucking this onto the I-10 over the bridge than a staccato, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking
Yeah. Oh, but that's good. They're
Dive pretty deep there. Tell us about your master plan.
The I-10 there. Huh? How do you?
Apart, what's the exit you're throwing your
what's exit are you talking?
criminal fucking pistol over?
Maybe the 91 at Artesia, that'd be a good place to dump one.
Just blend in.
Blend in, right? That's an everyday activity down there, I heard.
So
I heard.
So yeah,
I like it. I like the revolver.
I think they have their uses. I like them a lot. When you got one of these, I was like, this guy's on something.
I
It's
like
like $500.
Yeah.
I like to
That's the Airweight too. I mean, I'm sure the steel one's probably more cheaper.
So I know you've shot yours. I don't know how much you've shot either one of those. What's your reliability, as we talked about, but as far as the controllability, how have you guys finding with these things controllability on that?
0.
Rough.
Really?
Yeah, really rough.
Took a class with it. Probably shot 500 rounds through the day. Was bleeding at the end of the day.
Ouch, dude. Fuck, 500 rounds.
Well, that was probably like, I don't know, somewhere between like 300 and 500 for.
Hands must
That's a lot
fucking chew.
That's a lot for that.
It was, yeah, it was.
Because it's got kick.
It's probably more like 300. Yeah, it's got kick because it's
lot of
light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of powder behind the 38, right?
I don't know.
It depends on the
Yeah,
load.
it really, like, if you shoot this one, yeah, it has a lot, but like a regular revolver that's steel and long, you don't really feel it.
Sure.
But it just, I mean, over the day, yeah, it just wore out my hand.
Yeah.
Not that accurate. That distance.
What was your kind of distance you're looking at for this?
Oh, we were doing like 5 yards, and then we had fun with it and went all the way back to probably like 100.
Yeah.
I can't remember if anybody hit anything with it. Maybe he could have if he had his laser one there, but I don't know. It didn't. It was a long day. It was an interesting class. There's different ways to grip it. I mean, I took the class probably like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Probably 4 years ago.
Would
now.
you take it again?
Yeah, good refresher. Wouldn't hurt. I mean, it was free from the department, so that was cool. But yeah, it was a good class. Very interesting.
What were some of the caveats they were teaching, showing, talking about as far as the revolvers, or maybe I'm assuming all of them were these stubby sort like snub-nose style.
Yeah, is this or Airweight or the bodyguard with the laser?
So what were things that they were tell you about as far as considerations? Obviously, the drawbacks would be the power out of it, and the speed, your reloads. I mean, I've seen some pretty fast reloads with them, but
yeah, we can't use like those speed.
The balloon clips?
Yeah, we can't use those. We can only use like the speed strips, so you like bend it in.
Yeah.
We use those, which is kind of slow. I mean, it's fast, but it's
if you know
it's
what you're
better
doing,
than like
fast.
loading in one by one.
Yeah.
So it's a 5-shot, so they want you to carry like another 5 on you just in case. It's like I don't know where I'm going to put this extra 5 rounds.
gonna
It's
say-
like I've got a bunch of other shit to carry.
Yeah.
If you're pulling,
And I
that,
think once again, if you come to this, like that's
you're not reloading.
Bad day.
But it's a very bad day for you.
Yeah,
Back to the hospital with you.
it's not fun. It's not. It won't be a good day. But other things they said to consider, pocket length, things like that. But it's like again, it's a revolver. It's a hammerless revolver. It's not really gonna get a malfunction.
You
Yeah.
gotta
yeah.
imagine the draw is kind of complicated too, considering it's a backup weapon. You're not always.
It's not horrible though because the hammer's not there.
Yeah,
So nothing's
it
gonna
doesn't snag
up.
on anything. It literally just comes out of your pocket.
So are you keeping yours? I don't know if you care to mention it, but are you keeping yours in like a front left pocket, back pocket?
I keep it in a front pocket.
Front
yeah,
pocket.
some people keep it in their back pocket. Some people have ankle holsters. Some people have belt holsters. All kinds of wazoo stuff. So it really just depends.
I'd run an ankle.
They have, and I've seen guys run it and been in a foot pursuit in an alley. All of a sudden you hear click, 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 and you see the guy in front of you stop running, turn around. He's like, "Oh my god!" He'll run back and then
That
grab
guy's
it.
gone.
Guy's
Yeah, it's gonna.
just
That's
do that
that's when I
pocket.
realized ankle stuff isn't the go-to. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna run ankle."
Makes sense. Makes sense.
That's just me, personal preference. I've seen it happen, and I'm sure other guys have had other
Oh, yeah.
experiences where they're like hopping walls and it actually stayed in. Maybe maybe they've got ankle holsters with like ALS in them now.
And they've like figured out how to.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't think I would ever run it. That's me. What about you?
Pocket.
You run your pocket?
Yeah, same.
Are you keeping it on strong side as well, or
Weak side.
weak side? Really?
Yeah. Well, the strong side.
Oh, because of the
my
gun,
body
like
type,
it keeps it in. Okay, that
can't
makes
get
sense.
to it.
That makes sense.
The back pocket. I don't know how people do that shit, dude. Like sitting in the car. Fucking
Yeah, I mean that's like having one of those. You still have a foldable wallet, right? Or
Kind of, but my wallet's just in the front pocket.
I gotta imagine it's pretty similar to having a foldable wallet. Your back's gonna get jacked up driving around with that 38 in your back pocket all day.
Yeah, you're sciatica all day.
Literally.
Yeah, it's not fun. But I like it. I would recommend it for guys out there who want to, carry basketball shorts or just, what is the difference, I think, between like carrying this and like a Glock 43 or a shield? There's no magazine. Like I said, there's less parts. There's less mechanical stuff. Under stress, we've seen even shootouts with bad guys and criminals. They drop the mag, or you see it in cop videos, right? They get that adrenaline dump and they're dropping the mag off the rip. They get one round off, and then you see the mag just falls out, and they're like, "Oh shit, I gotta fucking reload." This is kind of like there's no mag.
Just pull the trigger.
You just pull the trigger, and then
Got your
that's your
five.
natural instinct is just like pull a gun, and boom, 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 just squeeze the trigger.
Brainless.
So
just do it.
that's another. I mean, guys who are out there who are carrying, if you do a lot of training, a lot of practicing, you might be able to do it. You might be able to get it, but that adrenaline dump is no joke. You will understand things are going to happen in a different aspect, and all this training, sure, it might help you, but guys who don't train a lot, it might just see that mag fall out in that fucking security cam video, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Or you could do the New York reload. Just
Throw the
carry
whole
two.
gun, grab another one.
Carry two.
But I like it. I carry it all the time. It's probably one of my favorite guns to carry.
It's classy.
Pretty cool.
I think my next revolver would probably be like a hammer one, the classic one with the wood grip and a hammer, cross draw,
Get the armpit
left,
Easy there, partner.
lefty, yeah.
Get the armpit holster. Be the old true detective.
Yeah, maybe throw a 1911 now. That's what I would do. I don't know. What do you think, since you have them?
As far as what, like, would I carry it?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which one's your go-to carry?
The bodyguard.
How come?
I feel like it's a little bit lighter. They're the same on the spec sheet, but to me it feels better. Like the grip, maybe it's the grip that does it for me. I don't know. This one's a little bit of a fatter grip. This one's a little bit slimmer. So
They're both Smith & Wesson, though, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So this one feels a little bit better in my opinion, but that's it. No, nothing really different. They're both 5 shots. So yeah, but I'd recommend carrying them for sure.
Rubber grips. Some people complain that the rubber kind of sticks to the pocket. I haven't found that in my experience. Some people replace the rubber with like wood grips or
Yeah, something like slick and smooth.
Those blue ones are which is cool.
Yeah.
I haven't had a problem with it though.
Especially if you're a lazy bastard like me, like carry this in basketball shorts,
Well, if you want, I can take that gun completely apart in about under a minute.
Do it.
Take the laser off.
Goddamn Gump.
Needs to be
Other than
better.
that, I don't really have any much for this. It's just got a front sight. It's got a little simple, nice go-to.
Reliable, simple, light.
$500.
Works.
It's a good last resort.
Yeah, exactly.
Full last resort, or like I said, I mean, off duty. You don't wearing basic shorts, whatever. Don't really feel like trying to get it fully kitted up. Just pop it in the holster. The way the holster has a little hook on it. Throw it in your pocket.
It's kind of intimidating too when you think about it. Like if a 7-Eleven's getting held up and you pull that out, be the hero. That's a fucking. I might stop doing what I'm doing if someone draws down on me with one of those, man.
Any gun draws down on me, I'm stopping what I'm doing. It doesn't matter what gun it is.
If I see that,
I see a gun.
If the gentleman
How
drawing
many 7-Elevens are you robbing?
Yeah, what are you doing, dude?
depends on the month. But think about it, if a 50-year-old plus man with a 1911 or a wheel gun draws on you, it's over. You got to just accept the fact they're winning that.
It's over if I draw down on him first.
I don't know. Yeah,
Probably a Desert Storm veteran. He's probably
with
not going to ask him to stop.
with your skill set. Yeah, I believe that. Anybody else, me or these guys? I don't know, man. 50-plus-year-old dude with a wheel gun.
That guy has no care about life.
How much is the bodyguard?
The bodyguard was like
700, right?
no, it wasn't 700. It was like a little over 5. It wasn't 6.
So about the
when I
same,
bought
about
it.
the same price.
Yeah, it was like mid 5s when I bought it. It might be more now, but when I bought it like
They got
4
the-
years ago.
Let me see the
I got the handlesses for $550 in my area. They got a couple.
Got it. Oh, yeah, that grip is nicer.
It's a little bit slimmer and it feels good. Nice texture to it. It's not bad.
The laser's interesting. I've never shot an overt laser gun at all.
Yeah, the battery just died on me. I got to change that shit.
Super cool. Super cool.
Wouldn't expect anything less, dude.
That's right.
You are a sleaze, you are a 100% through sleaze bag, bro.
I mean, to be fair, at this small of a
Greaseball.
gun,
Yeah,
like
100%.
I'm not sitting here trying to fucking hit people at 15 yards. Like
better.
Thank you.
Like this is our distance at most. I'm drawing you on, and I'm point shooting at this point. Like I'm just like I get it, dude.
Does it fit in this Kydex also?
I don't know. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it kind of does
Tier 1.
because it like open, like it just like it's pulling this open. So like theoretically it doesn't, but
No? Not Tier 1 guy, huh?
I don't have the
I
money.
probably don't have the best holster for it, but
What's your holster?
Pocket.
straight pocket. Hey, dude, what's the hammer pull? I honestly don't even know.
6.5 pounds, probably.
no,
It's
this
gotta
is
be not
way,
more.
This is like 18.
Way more, dude.
It's like
That
an
shit's-
18 pound pull, dude.
50,
Dude,
a Silverado 1500.
Dude, that's like grip your life. Like,
Yeah, dude.
That's a heavy.
that's heavy, dude.
Chris
Right?
is,
Like,
Chris is straight.
I say 18, but it may be 16.
Chris is
But
straight.
I'm going between 16 to 18 pounds.
that's a straight workout pulling that.
Chris's holster is his fucking quad, dude. Just straight fucking leg to trigger.
Yeah, this thing. I've had this for 3 years.
Oh, so yours is a 38 Special Plus P, and
Yeah.
his can do 38 Smith and Wesson or 38 Special. So, or I guess yours can too, because yours is also the same.
It's
357 on that'd be cool.
Fuck that. Dude.
blow my hand up.
Yeah, you're shot 57, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah.
On this small ass gun.
What I think is so crazy, especially when you get to
13 pounds.
when you get to the wheel,
13, really?
wheel guns and the lever action rifles,
Huh.
and you go from
I thought it'd be heavier.
357 and then you put 38 in it.
Yeah.
It's like shooting a BB gun compared to 357.
Oh, it is. You know,
It's
I thought
insane.
about that though. Like
I've
your
tried-
brother has a setup, dude. Like
he has a Henry lever action that's 357, so you put 38 in it for like plinking and just playing around.
Yeah.
Night and day gun.
Save a little money.
And then he also has a Coyote gun, the single action. I forgot what it's called. It's a Vaquero,
Yeah, the
Ruger Vaquero, and 357 in that is like getting hit by a semi truck. It blows your wrist off, and then you put 38, and it's like doesn't move.
Mm-hmm.
You forget you can't even remember if you shot it or not.
I don't like the
Laser?
the cylinder release on this thing.
Yeah, it's a little,
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah, I was
I
playing
think it's
with
better
that.
on
I
the
like
side.
this. Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more natural on the side, right? Especially if you shoot magazine-fed pistols a lot.
Feels better.
But
Interesting.
I think I'd run. Yeah, I just made up my decision. I'm definitely getting with the Airweight.
Yeah.
Probably change your life. You're probably like, I don't know if I'm gonna fucking strap up all my gear here. Extra mags, flashlights.
Dude,
Change your life.
So I'm still carrying a flashlight.
The compact, I was like, before I had the Airweight, I was like, just compact with the fucking belt on.
Me and Tony bring.
And then I got the Airweight. I was like,
I mean, the 43,
Gotta have belt loops.
yeah.
Me and Tony bring the fucking kitchen sink out every day, dude.
the 43X is still really nice. I don't even carry an extra mag anymore. I'm just like, look,
See, it's slowly going downhill. So it's like, you peaked, you're like, extra mags, fucking no mag.
I'm on a single mag. I got 17 rounds. I'm
no
like,
light on your gun anymore, right?
No, I still got
No,
light.
I don't.
On my
I don't.
on my 43X, I do.
I don't.
But on my 45, I don't.
You carry a flashlight anyway.
I carry a flashlight everywhere I go. Like, this will always come with me. It's because I always like there's too many uses I've had where it's like, damn, a flashlight would be really good to have right now. Like, and so I'm like, fuck.
until I started carrying my mag on my belt, I always carried a spare mag, but I kept catching myself fucking with it, making sure it's like sitting in the right position, and that's no bueno. So I bought this, but I feel like this kind of just simple. It eats all the
It's life changing.
it eats all the thought process out of carrying.
Yeah.
You know it's loaded, right? Because it should be. If you carry and it's unloaded.
I mean, if
Dead.
you have rounds in the cylinder, it's loaded.
it's
period.
Load. I'm saying, but for guys,
Period.
guys like us that carry semi-auto pistols,
Yeah, you have to like make sure. There are days that I've like
You pressure check in the bathroom sometimes.
There are days I've like unloaded my gun, done dry fire with it, fuck with it, whatever, cleaning it, whatever it is. Put it back together. Forget the fucking chamber one. Walk around all day. Come home, take my shit, and I go,
Interesting.
fuck, and I didn't check my shit. I didn't check my shit. Like, I did the one thing that I should have done and I didn't do, which is press check your shit. Like, always check
free.
your shit.
Dude,
every
I go-
morning.
press check
every fucking morning. Every fucking morning before you walk out of the house, if you're going to carry a gun, fucking check your shit.
When
and I fucked up that. I've done that.
me too.
Like, I'm not gonna lie.
like
Did you have a California compliant one where it's got like the open chamber
No.
thing?
fuck that.
See,
Fuck
a
all
California compliant one, you wouldn't have to fuck press check.
Yeah. Little chamber flag.
Yeah, there you go.
Stupid.
California laws, dude.
Beretta
Fuck yeah.
M9
Fucking
bullshit.
I hate all that crap.
Yeah, once a week, man, I fucking go in the bathroom at work and I go, check it.
Once a week, you should be doing it every morning.
I'm
you
saying
leave the house.
at work.
Thanks.
Yeah, I already did that. But I fucking
Pre-flight
psych
check.
myself out, dude.
Yeah, you ever heard? Yeah, this guy. This guy all about the fucking VTOL pre-flight check, motherfucker.
APUs.
Chris fucking said it. All right, not me.
He doesn't
I'm
fly. What does he know about a pre-flight check? You've never
Well,
flown.
apparently he
I'm
fucking
horrible,
knows,
yeah.
dude. Apparently he fucking knows to do a pre-flight check.
He's the guy that tries to open the door fucking 20,000 feet. Let me out. I can't be here.
Yeah, I can't do planes are rough, dude. I gotta have a little bit of this.
It's
Get on the plane, dude.
2023.
Don't let him dog you. There's one time where I caught him carrying an Airweight with no rounds in it.
Yes, this is a true story, dude.
At work.
You're right. You're right. No,
He's like,
I
"You got
have to be
extra
honest, dude. Jay's like, hey, this is fucking really light. What the fuck kind of gun? And I was like,
Yeah, because there's no goddamn ammunition in it.
He handed me the revolver. I'm
pre-flight
like,
check. Dude.
he handed it to me. I'm like, damn, this is lighter than mine. I'm like, what is this, like some kind of titanium aerospace? And I open it. I'm like, yeah, there are fucking rounds in here.
Let me get
I was like, yikes, dude. That's why the pre-flight check. It's
Don't fucking talk
It's
to me
king.
about flying.
He's like, you got any extra rounds? I'm like, no, I don't have any extra rounds. They're like $2-3 a round.
What did you look like? LAX ammo? You fucking bum. You were
Yeah,
a
that was
bum.
a bum that day.
That was funny. That was a good one.
You don't fly.
I think he put it back in his pocket too.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, dude? If I can't
Worst
shoot
I
him
can
with
do, I'll
it,
just throw him at.
yeah, I'll beat the motherfucker over the head with it, dude. If I can't shoot him with the shit.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was a good day.
So you don't fly. You don't carry ammunition in your fucking backup gun. What else don't you do? Pay taxes?
I wish.
It's theft, taxation is theft.
So basically, we're all subscribed to the fact that if you carry an unloaded firearm in your concealed carry, fuck you. That's basically it. You have to.
No, because I'm not gonna say everyone. I haven't done it, so you can go fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
it's an accident.
On purpose, though. I mean, you
Well, why would you? Anyone who doesn't do it on purpose shouldn't be carrying a gun.
shouldn't be carrying a gun.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
scare
What's
the
you
point?
with it, dude.
You're scared to have one.
Hold
in
on,
the
guys.
chamber.
Time out. Let me. All right, go.
Hey, you want to have actually a fun, kind of interesting topic? So we may have talked about this in Texas.
Here we go.
Did you know if you have a loaded firearm
Okay.
and you beat someone with the firearm,
Okay.
you will actually be acquitted of any legal charges because you shown restraint.
Damn.
Instead of shooting them with your gun, you beat them with the gun. But if the gun
bless
is
the Lone
unloaded,
Star
if the gun is
State.
unloaded, now you have the chance of battery, assault and battery.
I
What if you
don't.
beat him to death with a loaded gun?
if you can prove that they were trying, if they were like your life was in danger, once again you've shown restraint instead of shooting them.
There's a lot of
Well,
things.
let's see if some guys
Pretty
from
wild.
Texas who actually watch
they're
this
like-
comment.
they're like, horse
cop
shit,
from Texas.
horse
will say,
shit.
Yeah, they're
God
like, that's the
bless.
dumbest thing I've ever heard.
God bless. Yeah, I feel like
He's like, wow, this guy does not know what he's
that's
talking
one
about.
of those.
He's like,
That's
"You're
one of
fake
those.
news."
That's one of those laws we need here in California because I feel like Texas.
all right,
Dude.
fuck, this is something that I was told, and I was like, that's really fucking interesting.
That's a law that
And
needs
I
to
was told,
happen
I was
here.
told by someone who
Is he a Texan?
who has
Lives in Texas
validity-
right now?
who has validity behind him.
Is he a cop in Texas?
I don't know if he's a cop. I don't think he's a cop.
Yeah.
He's like,
Say validity yet.
Listen, that's a law that needs to happen here because I
guess
feel like in
Google's in.
Texas,
I read it.
in Texas, if you get in a shootout, they just call an airstrike on
Jamie,
the
look it
fucking
up.
thing.
Jamie, pull it up.
How does Theo Vaughn do it? What's Theo Vaughn's guy's name?
I don't know.
Riley, go ahead and pull up a ferret on MDMA.
All right, we've gone way off fucking topic here.
I don't mean much further.
I think that's about it. No, but I think I like that. Like, I think it's a good idea. Closing thoughts. I definitely think it's a good idea to own a revolver, have it as a backup gun, especially if you're law enforcement. It's probably one of the best things to have with you is a backup gun in your possession. I think that's that's where
Yeah, if you're a cop somewhere else, you carry a backup. I kind of want to hear what you guys carry every day. Just slide in the comments to hear what you carry.
yeah. If you have something, definitely if you have something else besides one of these two, the bodyguard or this
I know
one.
guys carry shields and 43s and
Yeah, well, let us know. Like, let us know what your backup gun is,
you're carrying.
and then if you also carry that gun while you're off duty,
Simple, sweet, short,
To the point.
works.
to the point. Not a lot of thought goes into it. She'll go.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us, guys. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you watching.
There, guys.
Peace.